Here are my predictions on what I think is going to be trending in 2026.
Look how pink, so pretty. Pretty.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, I'm Libby, and in today's video I thought it would be fun to delve into the fashion trends of 2026 and what I think is going to be really popular this year. Some of these trends have already kind of been a little bit popular in 2025, especially on the end of 2025, so I think a lot of these are more of a continuation, but there are a few new ones that I think are going to be emerging in 2026. I did make a list on my phone just because there was so many and it was so hard to honestly memorize, so if you do see me occasionally looking at my phone, that is what I'm doing. Can we actually appreciate how cute my phone case is? It's got Bambi on it. The first thing that I have written down is layering lace and also layering sheer pieces on our outfits. I feel like lace is always going to be popular. It's a very timeless piece, but I definitely think this year we're going to see an elevated look on our outfits. So layering lace skirts over jeans, layering sheer scarves into our outfits. I think that would be really chic. The next one is something that I have not personally done myself, but I have been seeing it recently all over Pinterest and on Instagram, and that is pants, jeans tucked into boots. I don't know if we're 100% back with the skinny jean just yet. I'm personally not ready for it to make a comeback just because I don't think they look good on me and I don't want to wear them. But obviously you don't have to follow trends just because everyone else is. I've been seeing a lot of oversized baggy jeans, baggy trousers, then being tucked into quite oversized slouchy boots, and I think it looks so cute. Another thing that I think is going to be popular this year is seeing a lot of structured maximalist silhouettes. So what I mean by that is seeing a lot of jackets and blazers, quite exaggerated look to them, a lot of oversized sleeves, and also funnel neck jackets and coats. I'm personally a massive fan of funnel neck. I think it looks so chic, especially in the winter. I've seen the internet kind of freaking out because apparently the colour of 2026 has been decided to be white. And I know not everyone is super happy about that, but I personally think the big colour of this year is going to be icy blue. I think quite a pale dusty blue is going to be really popular, especially in winter. I feel like we'll see this in tights and also in makeup styling as well with eyeshadow. Definitely in winter, statement gloves are definitely in. I think they just help elevate such a basic outfit, making it more stand out. And of course it is freezing, so we all need to wear gloves. I love seeing girls wear trench coats and then a leather glove. I just think it looks so high fashion to me. The next one I've written down is, I've wrote it down as Victorian core, and let me explain a little bit by what I mean by that. When I say Victorian core, I mean kind of a nod to the 18th century, 19th century fashion. I'm talking a lot of blouses, especially having quite a lot of ruffles to them, corsets, and a lot of baby doll silhouettes. Especially with Wuthering Heights coming out next month, I think we're going to see a lot of dark romantic style fashion. Again, Victorian core is the kind of only way I can really describe it. Essentially just Victorian core. Now moving on to prints, I think tiger print is going to be really popular this year. I feel like we'll see it a lot on jackets and trousers. My personal favourite print that I think is going to continue to be really popular this year is of course deer print. The Bershka and Hollister deer print jacket is, I think, still sold out. It became so hard to get a hold of. I had to go into the shop physically because online it was all sold out on Hollister, but I did manage to get it. But I do think that is a good indication that this is a really big trend at the minute, and I do think it will continue. And I personally love deer, so I'm really excited about this. Who doesn't want to dress like a little deer? I think we're going to see a lot of statement skirts this year, so the tops being a little bit more basic, but I think specifically long maxi skirts that are leather. I think that looks so chic, and again just keeping the tops really basic but having that big statement skirt. As long as it is not absolutely freezing, I think we will see a lot of fur shawls being used as tops. I think that's just a really elevated look, especially again in winter. I predict we're going to see a lot of scarves being used as hoods. I think it's a really creative way to, again, elevate a winter look. And I've seen girls as well wearing caps underneath the scarf. And again, I just think that looks so cool. We've already seen a little bit of this at the end of 2025, but again, I do think it will continue. And that is mountain print on fleeces and jumpers, especially for those that are going skiing. I've seen this on Pretty Little Thing. I know Polly, they do have a ski section that is just full of mountain print on jumpers. This next one I think is going to be a little bit more of a niche trend, but I still do think we will see it, and that is military style jackets. I've seen a lot of cool girls styling these pieces on Pinterest, and I have to admit, it does look very cool. I would love to pull it off. I don't think it's something that I would personally pull off, but I absolutely love it, and I feel like if I knew how to style it, I would definitely wear one. I can't see this being super mainstream, but I definitely do see it being a trend. I'm really excited about this potential production, but obviously as it is 2026, I think we're going to go back 10 years and bring back the iconic 2016 era of the swimsuit and bikinis, that really specific style of the bikinis. I think that's coming back. I used to own that exact bikini back in 2016, and I feel like for a while it became really uncool, but I can definitely see it coming back this year. I think we'll see a lot of leg wear. I think we'll see a lot of funky out there patterns on socks and tights, and a lot of knit leg warmers. This next one I would say is more of a summer trend, but we will definitely be seeing it everywhere in summer, and that is fringe. I'm predicting fringe everywhere. I'm talking from jackets to skirts to bags to on boots, cowboy boots, fringe cowboy boots. I just think it's going to be everywhere in summer, especially even from Coachella. So maybe from April, May. With Coachella, I think we're going to see a lot of fringe. I think statement belts are going to be really popular. So really chunky, oversized belts that are also really cinching you in at the waist really are a statement of an outfit. From 2025, I've seen that this was quite popular on the runways, and that was really tall, large, oversized boots. Again, I think we'll see a lot of slouchy knee boots. A footwear that I think is going to be really popular in summer is wedges, so wedge heels, wedge flip-flops. I feel like this summer is going to channel very early 2000s. In terms of accessories, I think bag charms again are going to be really popular, and I do not mean Labubu's. I do still own a few Labubu's, but what I mean by bag charms is more elevated bag charms that really tie a look together. I feel like we are, as a society, we have moved on from that kind of bag charm, and I think we're now moving towards a lot more of a chic look to our bags. It was big last year, but polka dots are timeless, and I think again they will continue to be a really popular trend, from polka dot nails to polka dot outfits to polka dot accessories in our hair and our bags, even polka dot bags. I've seen quite a few of them. I just love polka dots. I'm a big fan of this trend, and I personally hope that it never dies. I really think 2026 will be the year of colourful styling. I think we're kind of over the neutrals now, and especially spring and summer, we're going to have a lot of pop of colour. From neon to just more of like a statement pop of colour in an outfit, I do think 2026 is the year we're getting more fun and more creative again with our styling. Again, with accessories, I think big sunglasses are back in. I know last year it was a lot of the thin, smaller shades, but this year I really think that the big sunglasses, aviators are back in style. Ballerina flats are still in. I'm not ready to let go of them yet. I just love them, and especially with jeans and even capris, I think they're so cute. I don't know if it's just because I still wish I was a ballerina, but I just love wearing them, and I feel like they're so chic with jeans and capris and even little mini skirts. I just love them, and yeah, I'm just saying ballet flats are still in for me anyway. In terms of makeup, I think the Sugar Plum Fairy makeup is still in. Very ethereal makeup, lots of light blush, lots of glitter, that's what I'm thinking. And then a hairstyle that I think is going to be really popular in 2026 is the side part. I've already been seeing it on the runway. and in some editorial model shoots. I just think it looks, again, so chic. I feel like I've said chic so many times in this video, but I just think side parts are so chic. Again, don't know if it's something I could pull off myself personally, but I've seen some absolutely gorgeous girls on Pinterest rocking it and adding little clips and accessories in the hairstyle as well, and I just love it. That just about wraps up all of the trend predictions that I have for 2026. I'm really curious to know your thoughts on what you think is going to be popular this year, and if you did enjoy them, please give it a like and a subscribe, hopefully, if you enjoyed watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Thank you guys for watching.